everybody, I am Grandmaster Alexandra Kosteniuk and I'll comment for you one of my games from the Moscow Blitz Championship 2009. I am playing black against the Grandmaster Alexej Korotylev. We are playing in the Museum Park, which is located right in the center of Moscow on the bank of the Moscow River. This traditional Moscow Blitz tournament is taking place 63rd time in a row, and as you can see there are always many spectators. It's very entertaining. We're playing outside and we were lucky this year that the weather was just great. I'm pressing the clock and we are starting the game. d4, knight f6, c4, e6, knight f3, and I'm transposing the game after d5 into the queen's gambit. Knight c3, d takes c4, queen a4 check, c6, queen takes c4, b5, queen b3. Alexei didn't go for the main theoretical battles, which starts after e4 instead of queen a4, and he preferred a more positional approach. Knight b to d7, bishop g5, queen a5. The main strategical idea here in this position for black is to play c5. So now I'm preparing for it. For that I will need to defend my pawn on b5 either by moving it forward or by playing a6. After e3 I moved it forward, b4, knight a4. In this variation you can often see that the queen goes to a5 with the idea to play b3 somewhere if the white queen goes away. And here, after some thought and after some calculation, I decided to play c5, even though here if white will take on c5, and I of course will take with the knight, and then white will take again, I will take with the bishop, and white will be able to damage my pawn structure on the king side. But I decided that it's not really damage for me, since it will open the g file and my rook will be able to go to g8 if white castles on the king side, and it will give me some attacking chances in the future. And as you can see, Alexei took on c5, I took with the knight, he took with the knight, I took with the bishop, and here he took the knight on f6. I replied g takes f6, bishop d3. I developed my bishop onto the perfect place here, onto these h1, a8 diagonal. I played bishop b7. Here Alexei castled, and actually the white's position here is very dangerous. I played rook g8, bishop takes f3. Was possible, but I didn't really want to give such a beautiful bishop away at the moment. Alexei played e4 here. Of course he wanted to close my bishop, which was very dangerously looking at the king side. And here I decided to castle queen side. After rook a to c1, of course I moved my king to b8. And actually the main idea of black here should be f5. For example, here when a white played knight d2, f5 probably was the strongest move here. But I noticed a very nice idea. It's clear that white wants to play knight c4, and probably he played knight d2 with the idea after bishop d6 to play knight c4. But here you see that I replied immediately, bishop takes h2. It's a very nice trap, probably a little bit blitz trap, since he shouldn't have played knight c4. He could have played g3 instead and protected the king. And here he cannot defend, and he resigned, because after king takes h2 I will play queen h5, king g1, rook takes g2, king takes g2, rook g8, checkmating the white king. So I won this game. It was a very nice miniature